Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Casey, and if you're new here, welcome. Today we're going to talk about setting goals for the new year. I have already talked about this a bunch this month, and if you haven't seen those videos, go ahead and give those a look at. I have gone in depth in all those other videos. I hope that they were insightful. This is just me also just grinding it in about how important it is to set goals, and for some odd reason, January is a day that we like to set goals, and so why not? Just take up all the information. Okay, and if you already feel like you've heard this before, sit down and listen to it again because you like seeing my face. Not really, but anyways, so I'm just gonna hop right into this video, and without further ado, let's go. What's going to set aside us setting goals this year than last year is that we're gonna focus on growth and not perfection, and that's coming from the queen of perfection herself. I love perfection. I am perfection in everything that I do. It turns me off when things are not perfect. Guess what? We're not going to focus on perfection this year. We're going to focus on growth. What did I learn from this experience? Not how did it look while I was doing this experience. What am I going to take from it? Next thing we're going to do, we're going to make sure that is exciting. Although excitement is in the behold of the viewer, that's what it's called, whatever, you need to feel excited about doing what you need to do. There are going to be goals that you aren't going to have very much excitement for, like waking up early, like making your bed. If that's not exciting, if that's exciting to you, excuse me, but certain, it has to be exciting. Like maybe go and see a movie every once in a while. That's exciting. Go and listen to a band play at a bar. Like do different things that are going to excite you about your goals this year. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to write SMART goals. I would love to go in depth, but I don't have the time to do that. In another video, if you like, I can show you exactly how I write my SMART goals. But if you don't care to hear my voice, understandable, go look it up yourself. SMART goals is what sets me up for success, and I feel like it'll set anybody else up for success too. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna limit the amount of goals. I only have 4 pillar goals, okay? That is something that I don't want to overwhelm myself. And on top of that, underneath those pillar goals, I have sub-pillar goals that I have underneath that. And then underneath those pillars, it just keeps going. So you really don't need that many goals to be successful, okay? And if you overwhelm yourself with these goals, more than likely you're going to check out and get burned out. And we don't need burnout. I said this in another video. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to think about the why. Because why are we doing what we're doing? What is the reason? Well, that's just weird. My camera just overheated, but hopefully we have no other issues. All right. Okay. What I was saying was the why. This sounds so basic as to why am I doing this? We really sit down and think about, do you really want to spend 2025 doing this goal every single day for the next 365 days? Think about it. Like, it is really not just that basic. It is at minimum the most important thing behind your push towards succeeding this year. All right, so next thing, you need to balance between personal and professional goals. Your personal goals is not the same as your professional goals. You should not have them intermixed. More than likely, you should have two separate vision boards for this, okay? Do not intermix those. I could do another video on how that's detrimental to you succeeding, but just know that your personal goals has to do with what you want done internally, what you want to fix internally, how you want to better yourself, mind, all that stuff. Business, I feel like it's more so like, where do you see yourself in 5 years, as in like promotions, as in your sitting spot? Do you want to work at the same exact thing? Like, how much money do you want to bring in? All that stuff. Just know that there's a difference, and understand that business is going to take a little bit different of approach. My son just walked in, and so if you hear anything on the side, it's my son. He's back in. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to make it visual. Make it visual. So like, I like to talk about how a habit tracker is something that you should have on deck. You can have it on your calendar, on your phone, or you can just have a vision board. You can just make a vision board. I think those are kind of easy to make. Just get a magazine, flip through it, find things that are inspiration, find words, print them, glue them. Takes maybe 2 hours out of your day. All of those are great options to make them visible in your face. Hell, even make it your freaking profile picture. I mean, it used to be my phone profile wallpaper. Took it off. But it was just something that was motivational. Every single time you woke up, every single time you saw it, it got me, it reminded me of my goals for 2024. You have to make short-term and long-term goals, and you also have to understand the difference between the two. Short-term is for something that's not in the far future. Like, let's just say short-term, in my opinion, short-term is a year. Long-term is 5-10 years, okay? So short-term is something that you can get, that you can work towards. Some people might think short-term is what? 2 weeks. Long-term is a month. All depends on who you are. You have to understand the difference between the two, and then you have to be able to set appropriate guidelines for that. Next thing we're gonna do, we're going to plan accordingly. Okay, if you have kids like me, like right now, I am planning accordingly. Usually my son is taking a nap around this time, and he's not. So I have to be able to understand that there are going to be times where I need to record and he's going to be there. I need to plan accordingly, have something on there. Now he's on his iPod. I asked him to go into his other room. He won't go. But guess what? It's okay, because that's just life. Lastly, we're going to get this in before my camera is going to overheat again, which is crazy. We're going to start small and then build momentum. That means we're going to start small. Wake up early. I don't know, 15 minutes early. After that, 20 minutes early. After that, 30 minutes or hell, 2 hours early. And then we're going to get to our goals. We're going to build momentum. We're going to get ourselves, once it becomes tradition in our brain, when it becomes a constant thing, part of our daily activities, then you don't have to remind yourself to do it. And that's the last of it. I really just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down. I honestly, my camera just died right before I finished that last part. But here's my thing. We're gonna end it here. Thank you for watching this video. Please leave any questions, comments, or concerns down below. If you have your own opinions, please also leave those down below. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, give it a thumbs down. All interactions with this video is engagement. It's good engagement. And honestly, hopefully my camera is okay, because honestly, it's a good thing. I think my camera is overheating, because that means I'm working it. It hasn't been worked this hard. So until next time, bye.